Okay, for the camera, your name?
Jack Davis.
Jack, you're the funniest guy we had at the beginning. You got a sense of humor, so you should work on that.
Try
I mean,
to.
it's really good. So here, how did you get here?
I mean, I had a couple choices throughout. Like summer ball, it started. I had an option to go somewhere else and didn't work out. So I was like, gosh, it's gonna be tough to get somewhere that I want to go because I had a tough summer last year. And Mark Tucker actually was like, hey man, we can go up to Jamestown. I was there last year, and that's exactly what we did. Me, Eddie Gladys from North Georgia with me. We came up here, and this is where we ended up, Jamestown, and I'm happy we did.
So you walk off the field for the very first time, and a little kid comes up to you and hands you a ball like that and says, "Can I have your autograph?" What's your sense?
Of course you can. I would love to. Of course. Why would you not want to sign this kid's ball? I was in that kid's shoes one day, or back in the day, and looking at these players. And I'm only 20 years old, but back when you're 7 years old, they look 35 or 40. You know what I'm saying? And we're 20-year-old kids, just college baseball players, and it means the world just to sign it for them, and love to do it.
You're here at the dorms, staying with the players. So what was that like here? Was that
It was lovely. I don't think we had any issues with any players. We had great guys. They all interacted with fans, all interacted with each other. We had absolutely it was great bonding, there's no issues, no one really argued. It was just great bonding,
So as you look back, the fan interaction, I mean, behind you at the third base dugout is the Pew Crew.
The Pew Crew.
Yeah, so what's your sense of those guys?
I love them. You gotta love them. They're amazing, especially because they're on our side. I don't know if I'd be as much of a fan if they were on the opposing side, but for us, they're absolutely lovely, and all the fans around them, always packed out, always cheering us on. Even if they don't know who we are, if it's their first Tarp Skunk game, they're there to cheer us on, and they always do it every single time, and they're great at it. Great at it.
Do you have much interaction with Dr. Carlo and his program?
Not much. I had a little bit. We definitely, we learned about the positives, positive, negative energy, stuff like that. So if
explain that.
If you ever saw us on the field doing this, it might have looked offensive, but it's not. It's just these fingers. These are the positive energy fingers, and then these two would be your negative energy. So we would just touch each other with these positive energy, and then we would just pass it through, and hopefully just get the good vibes going and get the games winning. Dr. Carlo, that's from Dr. Carlo.
I saw that all the time, and I go, what is that? Now I know.
Yep.
Forever. Give me your best Scotty James story.
Oh, okay. Well, one thing I will say, I love after every single win we had one song. It was all I do is win, 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 no matter what. And that song, Scotty would sing it for us. We'd play it on the speakers for him. He would get excited for us. Best Scotty James story, though, really just, every day just seeing him. I had a little mishap with my arm halfway through the season, and Scotty definitely reminded me every day how it happened, just messing with me, because it was just a goofy story. I just fell over. And it happened, and Scotty made sure to remind me that I need to stay on my own 2 feet.
Kept you humble.
Yes, he made me very humble.
So when you go back to school and back in Georgia, and they come up and say, "What was the experience like this year in Jamestown?" What are you gonna tell them?
10 out of 10. Recommended. I would love to bring someone back. I would love to come back. I had an absolute great time. The fans, great. Mentioned this. Team's great. Teams we play are great. We get great food before the games, after the games by y'all, and it's sad that I'm leaving already, but I had a great time, and I'm going to cherish that I was able to come here, and it was amazing.
What about the facility, the playing facility?
Oh, great. We had the best field, 100%. And we actually knew how to tarp the field, too, so we didn't have any rainouts as much or any bad playing services. It was great.
I saw at the last game, you guys were professionals. The whole team had it down to a science. It was terrific. Well, Jack, thank you so much. I know you got a 15-hour drive, but I'm going to have you sign that baseball before you get done here.